November 2004. Off the coast of Southern California, the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group was conducting routine training exercises in the Pacific Ocean. What began as a standard day for the Navy's most advanced aircraft carrier would soon become one of the most compelling and officially acknowledged unidentified aerial phenomena encounters in modern history. On November 10th, radar operators aboard the USS Princeton, a Ticonderoga-class cruiser equipped with a cutting-edge SPY-1 radar system, detected unusual targets. For several days prior, the Princeton had been tracking groups of objects appearing at altitudes of around 80,000 feet, then dropping rapidly to sea level in seconds before climbing back up. These were not brief blips or anomalies. The objects were tracked consistently, sometimes hovering motionless for hours. By November 14th, the activity intensified. Princeton's radar showed a group of objects approximately 100 miles southwest of the carrier group, hovering at about 28,000 feet. Commander David Fravor, leader of the elite Black Aces Squadron VMFA, 232 flying F divided by -18F Super Hornets from the USS Nimitz, and his wingman Lieutenant Commander Alex Dietrich were already airborne on a training mission. Princeton's air controller redirected them. "You have traffic at your 11 o'clock, about 20 miles, Angels 28,000. No flight plans matched the location. No known aircraft were scheduled in the area. As Fravor and Dietrich approached, they observed something extraordinary below them on the ocean surface. A large disturbance in the water, roughly the size of a Boeing 737, with white water churning as if something massive was just beneath the surface. Then about 500 feet above this disturbance, they saw it, a white oblong object approximately 40 feet long, shaped like a Tic Tac candy, with no wings, no rotors, no visible propulsion, and no markings. It was smooth and featureless, hovering erratically, moving left to right in short, rapid bursts. Fravor began a descending spiral toward the object. As he closed in, it reacted. The Tic Tac suddenly mirrored his movements, then accelerated away at a speed and in a manner that defied known aerodynamics, ascending rapidly while accelerating horizontally, disappearing from visual contact in seconds. Fravor later described it as moving like a ping-pong ball, bouncing off a wall. No sonic boom, no exhaust trail, no visible means of lift or propulsion. Minutes later, another pair of F divided by -18s from the squadron arrived, piloted by Lieutenant Commander Chad Underwood. Underwood's advanced targeting pod, the /ASQ 228 at FLIR, captured infrared video of the same or similar object. The footage shows the Tic Tac performing abrupt maneuvers, including rapid acceleration and instantaneous changes in direction. Underwood's radar also locked onto the object multiple times, confirming it was not a sensor glitch. The object jammed his radar intermittently, a capability known as electronic countermeasures, before breaking lock and accelerating away at extraordinary speed. Throughout the encounter, multiple sensors corroborated the sightings. Princeton SPY-1 radar, the E-2 Hawkeye airborne early warning aircraft, and the fighter's own systems. The objects demonstrated performance characteristics far beyond any known aircraft. Instantaneous acceleration, hypersonic speeds without sonic booms, extreme maneuverability with no visible control surfaces, and the ability to transition from hovering to rapid flight without apparent inertia. The pilots involved in the Nimitz encounter have been consistent and detailed in their accounts over the years. Commander David Fravor, a highly experienced naval aviator with over 4,000 flight hours, described the object as exhibiting technology far beyond anything he had ever seen. In interviews, he emphasized that it displayed no conventional lift mechanisms, no wings, no rotors, no exhaust. Yet it hovered and maneuvered with complete disregard for gravity and inertia. When the Tic Tac mirrored his descending turn and then shot away, Fravor estimated it covered several miles in less than a second. He later told reporters, "It had acceleration that would turn any human pilot into goo. We're talking 100 to 1,000 G-forces." Lieutenant Commander Chad Underwood, who captured the famous FLIR video, confirmed the radar jamming. He described the object as performing acts of physics that no known aircraft could achieve. Underwood chose the term Tic Tac because of its smooth, white, capsule-like appearance on the infrared display. Supporting data came from the USS Princeton. Senior Chief Kevin Day, the radar operator who first tracked the objects over several days, reported groups of up to 10 targets descending from 80,000 feet to sea level in under a second, a maneuver requiring speeds of over 20,000 miles per hour with instantaneous deceleration. The Princeton's Advanced Spy 1 radar system, considered one of the most capable in the world, tracked these objects reliably. Day noted they often appeared in clusters, hovering motionless before executing coordinated movements. After the encounters, the pilots returned to the Nimitz. Initial debriefings were informal, but word spread quickly through the carrier group. Video footage from Underwood's FLIR pod was downloaded and reviewed by intelligence officers. Within days, personnel in unmarked helicopters arrived to collect the tapes and data drives. The incident remained classified for years. Pilots were instructed not to discuss it publicly. Fravor and others complied, though rumors circulated within military aviation circles. In 2009, a brief mention appeared in a Department of Defense report. But the real breakthrough came in December 2017, when a New York Times published an article revealing the existence of the Pentagon's Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, ADIP. As part of the disclosure, the Department of Defense officially released 3 Navy videos: FLIR, the Tic Tac footage from Underwood, Gimbal, and Go Fast. The FLIR video clearly shows the object performing rapid maneuvers, with audio of pilots expressing astonishment. The Pentagon confirmed the videos were authentic U.S. Navy recordings and that the objects remained unidentified. Spokesperson Sue Goff stated, "The Department of Defense takes any incursions into our training ranges seriously and investigates each report." In 2020, the Pentagon formally established the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force to investigate such encounters. The Nimitz incident became a cornerstone case in official briefings to Congress. Subsequent reports from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence cited the Tic Tac encounter as demonstrating 5 key characteristics of UAP: instantaneous acceleration, hypersonic velocity without signatures, low observability, transmedium travel, air-to-water, and advanced anti-gravity-like propulsion. The Nimitz encounter has profound implications for our understanding of aerial technology and national security. The objects demonstrated capabilities that remain beyond any publicly known human aircraft, even 2 decades later. Instantaneous acceleration to hypersonic speeds without sonic booms or heat signatures. Extreme maneuverability without visible control surfaces or propulsion systems. The ability to defeat advanced radar systems through jamming and rapid evasion. These characteristics align with what the Pentagon now categorizes as the 5 observables of UAP: sudden and instantaneous acceleration, hypersonic velocities without signatures, low observability or cloaking, transmedium travel, and anti-gravity lift. The incident is not isolated. Similar Tic Tac-shaped objects have been reported by other Navy pilots, including the 2015 USS Roosevelt encounters off the East Coast, which produced the gimbal and go fast videos also released by the Pentagon. David Fravor and others have testified before Congress, emphasizing that these are not experimental U.S. technology. Fravor stated, "We have aircraft that can perform like this. If we do, I want to fly them." The official acknowledgement marks a turning point. For decades, such reports were dismissed or stigmatized. The Nimitz case, with its multiple sensors, trained military observers, and irrefutable video evidence, helped break that barrier. In 2021 and 2022 congressional hearings, the incident was repeatedly referenced. Intelligence officials confirmed that UAP represent a potential flight safety risk and possible national security concern, particularly when operating in restricted military airspace. Critics have proposed conventional explanations, whether balloons, drones, sensor malfunctions, or misidentified aircraft. None withstand scrutiny. The objects were tracked on multiple independent radars, observed visually by experienced pilots, and captured on infrared systems. No balloons or drones in 2004 could perform the observed maneuvers, and no classified U.S. program has ever been acknowledged with such capabilities. The encounter raises fundamental questions. If not human technology, whether American, Chinese, Russian, or otherwise, then what? The pilots and radar operators involved remain convinced they witnessed something extraordinary, possibly of non-human origin. Commander Fravor has said, "I'm not saying it's from outer space, but I'm not saying it's not. Whatever it was far beyond our capabilities." Nearly 20 years later, the Tic Tac object remains unidentified. No government or agency has provided an explanation that satisfies the data or the witnesses. The Nimitz encounter stands as one of the strongest modern cases. Multi-sensor confirmation, highly trained observers, official video release, and government acknowledgement without resolution. It forces us to confront a possibility long avoided in official circles, that our skies may host phenomena operating under principles of physics we do not yet understand. Whatever hovered and maneuvered off the California coast in November 2004 demonstrated technology that challenges our assumptions about what is possible. And it did so under the watchful eyes of one of the world's most advanced naval forces, leaving no doubt that something truly unexplained shares our airspace.